on it. City looks deserted though, Commissioner. You know what they say. When the cat's away, the mice will play. Yeah, ain't no mice here tonight. Everything's a little too quiet. She wouldn't take the direct approach anyway. If I were a cat, I'd climb. All right, where is she? Just as I suspected. There's not gonna be many surprises tonight. What's that girl up to? Agile little thing. Yeah, why would she be setting a charge up here if she's gonna use a remote? Well, I'm not gonna stand around and find out. It's not gonna happen. Drop it.
You fool! I've been planning this for at least 2 of my lives.
Well, I'll see those 2 and raise you 1. Now we can do this the easy way, or...
I have no idea what you're even protecting.
Well, now, you know I protect the people of this fair city.
Do you actually think that this city is better off because you do what you do?
Listen, Miss Kitty, what are you talking about? I foil crime. That's what I do. And I do it well. And right now, I'm gonna foil you before all your bombs go boom and you run back to go play in your kitty litter.
Deal me in. I can play with a dirty dealer like you.
You gotta be bluffing. You're just a little girl.
Well, this girl can pounce like a cat.
I don't want to do this, but I will. Actually, it's kind of fun.
Yeah, I bet. Everyone knows you're not playing with a full deck.
You want to stand or another hit?
I'll raise you.
I think we're looking at a fold. Better luck next time.
Time for my call. Royal flush. Guess it's time for Plan B. Operation Underground. No big loss.
Unexpected joker in the deck.
This ought to slow down the old man if he's still on my tail. Coast is clear.
Not so fast, you slippery scaredy cat. I'll be right on your tail. You know, crime doesn't pay.
Yeah.
You hear me? Crime doesn't pay.
It may not pay, but it sure is fun.
Oh! That does it. This kitty's gonna take a bath. Atomic batteries to power. Turbines to speed. Roger. Ready to move out. She must be going down the S line. What could she possibly be planning? Women.
One more just in case. Now, back to the perfect crime.
That's one non-stealthy cat burglar. Just follow the smoke and the noise.
What was that? That sure wasn't one of mine. Wiggling whiskers. I can't catch a break tonight. There must be another cat on the prowl.
Try a bet. Time for a catnip. What? Masked bomber strikes Subway for the 2nd time in a row? But Oh no. Whoops. It wasn't her.
Dope. I don't believe this guy.
All right. I know it wasn't you. I made a mistake. just read on the internet.
Blah, 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 blah.
Mask armor. But I had every reason to believe.
You mean you think my little party poppers could cause all that?
Right. I overreacted. I tend to do that sometimes.
That's an understatement.
But look, it doesn't have to be this way. I can make it up to you. Let me let you out of here. I'll take you for a night on the town. We can talk. Maybe we can team up. We can find this bomber together. I don't know. What do you think? I mean, can a girl like you and a crime fighter like me ever? You know, I know it's crazy, but I mean, just look at yourself. I mean, you got slippery written all over you. I mean, who knows what you were gonna do with that detonator? I mean, come on, you would have jumped to the same conclusions.
I had it rigged to go harmlessly off as a simple little diversion. So that I, could, plan one of my little, playtimes?
Well, until I figure out what it was, I really can't hold you here. Come on, I'll take you out and get you something to eat.
Nice car. What does this button do?
Hey, watch it. It gets me around. The gas mileage is awful. I go through so many atomic batteries getting the turbines up to speed. It's just it's a long story. This is where you pick? Well, you're just the alley cat type, aren't you? So, order whatever you like. I mean, it's not like I'm a millionaire or anything. I'd like to show a lady a good time. Madame, monsieur? For the lady?
I'll just have the burger. I hear they're to die for.
I don't know. I guess I'll have a burger too. I mean,
Very well.
how wrong can you go with a burger?
What an excellent selection. A few minutes, please.
You could have ordered the lobster, you know.
Well, I heard that there's something very special about the burgers.
Something special, huh?
Anyways, thanks for letting me out. Most people would have left me in there after that bomb blew up in their face twice.
Ha ha ha. Hey, this burger's not bad. Bit of an aftertaste, though. Whoa. I'm sorry. If I can just get that file out of my utility belt. Not good.
Thanks, Harvey. Not exactly my idea of a perfect evening, traipsing around town with him. I've got places to go, things to do. You didn't give him too much, did you?
I knew it. Better finish that bat antidote. Good thing I packed it in my utility belt. I suspected you might still have a few tricks up your sleeve when I saw that cleverly disguised camera in your zipper, still in record mode. You can hand over the body money now. Caper or no caper, Mr. Nice Guy's left the building. Just who do you think you're playing with here? And don't try to weasel your way out of this one.
I didn't know anything about it. I've always had good service here before.
I'll give you good service. Even this dive's too good for you. Not again.
See ya next time, Harvey.
I'll deal with you momentarily, you squeaky cleaning two-face.
Well, at least R still stands for reverse and not retro rockets or something. It's almost dawn and the banks will be opening soon. I better hurry. I have to move on to Plan C. Hey, C for cat. Good sign.
Hi, boss.
Sorry I was late. I was a little bit delayed. Is everything on schedule?
Oh, yeah, even without that little diversion you planned, the masked bomber in the subway, well, that was more than enough to keep the heat off while we took care of business. Here, everything's ready for you. Now, you be sure to get all this back before they miss it, and I
You
won't lose
got
my
it.
shirt.
Yeah, sure.
It's a
Okay.
brilliant idea you've had, Miss
Whatever.
Kitty. It'll be great to rebalance
Cool.
the power of finance in this
Yeah,
city
all
once
right.
again and put the
I'll
power back in the
take it
hands of
from
the
here.
small people. Good luck.
Blah, 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 blah. This cat doesn't need luck.
That frisky feline's done me over once too many tonight. It's time to go back to the cave and figure out what she's up to, where she's gonna be hiding. Computer, bring up all all layout plans of the city. Go to full screen mode. We're gonna track her down.
What criminal are you attempting to find tonight, sir?
No criminal really. Just a little claw in my side I gotta relieve myself of. Wait a minute. Why didn't it occur to me before? That train would have gone all the way down to the Central City Municipal Building. If that bomb hadn't stopped it, the central banking stations are just a few blocks away.
So much power. So much money. If this plan works, things are never going to be the same in this wretched city. So why do I feel so dirty? Okay, get a grip, girl. You're in the clear. You've got nothing to worry about. You're always up this time of night anyway. The rich capitalist monsters that grind the decent people of this city into the ground every day, 24/7, don't deserve what they get. Oh, but they're gonna deserve what they get. I sure didn't deserve what they gave me. I still feel dirty, but I like it. This city needs me as much as they think they need him. I didn't think this cruddy hotel even had housekeeping. Oh, looks like finishing touches will have to wait, sweet kitty. How'd you find me?
Let's just say one of your friends has a split personality now. And the other one,
and I
well,
just took a
he
bath.
lost his shirt.
Nitwit.
I know what you're up to.
Oh, you do?
It's not for you to decide how the fortunes of others are used.
Oh, but it's for you. How do you think those people rose to such high levels of
They're
power?
living their life. They've earned what they've got. Get back here. You're not landing on your feet this time.
The cool car is gone. Oh, and I forgot the briefcase. Oh, that guy. Now he's got me running around town in my underwear. My car's not as stylish, but I guess it'll have to do for now. On to Plan D. I don't want to go on to Plan D. What am I running away for? Back to Plan C. I need that briefcase. Time for some cat stealth, because I've had enough fun with that old chewed-up toy. Oh, good, he's gone. Oh, but the briefcase is too. That guy, he just makes the hair on my spine stand up straight. If I'm ever gonna get that briefcase back, I have to charm like a Siamese.
Hey, Miss Kitty. I've got something of yours.
But I'm gonna fight like a tabby cat.
Come and get it.
I bet I can get him just where I want him.
I've got her just where I want her.
Time to see what I can get with sugar instead of salt. Or should I say cream instead of milk?
Good thing we're not on the same team trying to apprehend some criminal, or he'd be long gone by now. That was an awful lot of money, Miss Kitty. What do you got up your sleeve?
Now listen, I know you don't believe me, but I'm really not a bad girl. I have really good intentions for that money. I have a great plan, and it could still work. You could help. You could be a partner.
Not me. Got the wrong guy. You got the wrong guy by far, Miss Kitty. You don't know who you're talking to. The laws are made to maintain order and peace. And if someone like you decides they're gonna try to beat the system, well, I can tell you're starting out on the wrong side from step one with me, sister.
What was I thinking? You're probably just like them. You probably have everything you need.
What do you mean?
And you don't care who you have to lame, maim, or blame to keep it. You're no better than me.
Okay, well, say we're even for now. I'll take a minute to listen. Besides, I've been feeling like your proverbial ball of string lately, and I don't like it. Two wrongs don't make a right.
We're that sure.
I'd have to be pretty warped to feel comfortable subscribing to a life of theft.
I can tell you can't see one side from the other. Take a look down on the street. I saw a few shady characters down there on my way up here. They were looking like what you would think was up to no good. Go ahead and check it out. You're so caught up in the details, but the details change, and they're deceptive. You might think that someone like that bum ruffian down there is up to no good, and you automatically think that it's time to swoop down and save the day. But you miss the real story for too much focus on the deceptive details.
I really should go.
Just wait around. You'll see what I mean if you stick it out.
I should have stopped that.
You men, you're all the same. Take a look. These are the people you're trying to serve.
They're criminals.
By the letter of the law, maybe. But they are only what we've made them. It's all because of the people that you're helping to rule
Well, it's
them.
like I say, two wrongs don't make a right.
Yeah, well, a bunch of rights don't make it right either. If those rights are defined by the ones making the rules, they make the laws. They hold the cards. They say what is right, and you are protecting them, not the decent people. Do you even know who you're helping? Do you have a firm grasp of what is truly right?
law says
Or
it's
just
right.
a version or illusion of rightness that you feel comfortable subscribing to? That girl's working him.
Oh,
You go
bust a
after him,
bug.
and you don't solve anything. How do I know? I didn't get pulled off the shelf this way.
Well, you can change, you know. I mean, you don't have to feel sorry for yourself for the rest of your life and just go around with these personal vendettas and turn the city upside down. I mean, come on, there's got to be a better way. We can figure this out together. I mean, I thought women were supposed to be the more intelligent species. What the? Not again. Go! I'll meet you down there. Well, it would seem it's definitely not her, but looks can be deceiving. Holy bat bomb, boom! What's happened here? Oh, this isn't good. Half the financial district basically leveled overnight. Not a computer, not a file left. As messed up as that crazy cat is, I just can't see her doing this. And I've been wrong before, I think. This is just a mess. I mean, what purpose could this possibly serve? This is just chaos.
Some criminals are just ineffectual at solving the bigger problems. They're in it for themselves. That's where I differ. I've got a master plan that's going to make this city a better place.
A cat with a vendetta larger than the caper itself. I haven't heard that one before.
There's not that many people around this time of night. At least this happened at a good time.
For such a shady character, you sure have a knack for looking at the bright side.
Perpetrator could still be around.
Criminals are a cowardly lot. I've known that for some time. He's long gone and moved on to the next scene of his crimes.
Oh, this is seriously gonna put a crimp in my plans.
Let's get back to that. I've got you on grand theft now.
Now, wait just a minute.
What exactly was your plan for the theft of all that money anyway?
What makes it theft is if it belongs to them. It's not theft if it was never theirs in the first place.
That's an opinion from a very twisted and backwards, probably not completely functional mind.
Like you're playing with a full deck, right? You're so right and all squared away, and I'm the one in the wrong. How do you sleep at night?
I don't.
Fair enough. Saw that coming.
Look, I don't know if you ever made it past kindergarten.
Hey,
but anyone
wait a
with a
minute.
general education knows that the general populace gets together and sets up a government
Yes.
and decides what they want, and those elected carry out the will of those that elected them. The whole system is created by people for the people. I honor the system. I honor the people. That's what I do.
Yeah, that's textbook. Here's what you're missing. The monsters stay up late plotting, scheming how they can rise above and gain power over the single decent citizens who still think everything is supposed to be set up to serve them. Well, they soon see they were wrong, but the thing is, by that time it's too late. Those monsters have spent every ounce of energy they have devising ways to shove others down and lift themselves up, and whether what they do is legal or not is irrelevant. What they become is just downright immoral, and it corrupts the very fabric of our society so intrinsically. Well, that's where I come in. I'm just here to unravel that fabric like a big ball of string.
What you're doing is the problem. It's illegal. The people I serve are not doing anything illegal. You're the
To
problem.
those that make the laws, I am, I guess.
I fix problems.
Bats really are blind. I can see like a cat at night. I react to the real problems now. I see it like it is.
You mean the way you want to see it.
Look, I am a criminal according to their laws. They are criminals according to mine. They just have a lot bigger support base.
Let's check the area now.
Did you even hear anything I just said? You can't fight City Hall. Once it's law, it's law. The common citizen can't do anything about it. They couldn't if they wanted to. That's what makes me so perfectly suited for this line of work.
You call what you do work?
One woman defending the helpless against countless rich capitalists and bureaucrats? What would you call it?
Point blank? Theft! Taking and redistributing
Not
money
taking.
will only hurt the common man. Your so-called monsters will only get it back.
Your words betray you. And how do you think they're going to get it back? Probably by pushing even harder.
Well, they're insured for one thing.
And the insurance companies will make the little guy pay for the big guy, and so on and so on and so on. I know what you're going to say next.
It's flawed.
I admit it's not a perfect science, but that's only because I'm still perfecting my technique. And once I get my claws into a few more crucial niches in this city, I'll have things so screwed up.
Pretty messed up
There's just going to
already.
be a fighting chance to get things put back together a little better once the dust settles.
That's just a deluded dream. That's what it is.
No worse than this deluded reality. Where does your confidence come from? You serve these people blindly, but you know in your heart it's not all right.
Not making it
Why
right.
do you not stumble?
Well, we're both stumbling right now. Man, just look at this place.
It's about more than just doing the right thing. You're angry.
I'm not angry, just vengeful.
You're angry, and you don't even know why. No, it's worse than that. You're angry, and you don't even realize you're angry, much less know why, and yet you live your life in blind servitude to a people who are so corrupt. I'm the only one of us that deserves to be angry.
You don't know what people like you took from me. I had everything to lose, and I did. I'm fighting back too. I'm trying to rectify a problem just as you are. You just couldn't know. Look, it's almost light. We've been up all night. If you get an ounce of decency in you and you want to help, meet me at the subway tonight. We'll get down to the bottom of this.
Hello? Hello? What am I doing here? This dirty, smelly subway. And without my rubber suit? What am I doing this for this guy for? Oh, it's always the same. Good girls, bad choices.
Surprise, surprise. Well, you showed up. You want to help? Okay. Well, the first thing we have to do is start looking for some clues.
Clues?
You know, something the guy might have left behind. So far, we've got nothing to go on, which is usually more than I need. Who knows? Maybe you could even help if you could just stay out of trouble for a while. At least I can keep an eye on you. So here we are, deep in the bowels of this decrepit city. Working together. Didn't see that coming. Alright, let's take a look. This is one of the new cars, so we're not gonna find anything here. But we can get an idea of maybe what the criminal was thinking about. Maybe how he plotted his crime as he rode along. You look over there, I'm gonna check back over here.
Oh, I feel like Watson.
I like to get a feel for the place. I already fully understand the criminal's twisted mind, but when I examine the environment, a lot of times I put two and two together and try to figure out what he might have been thinking when he goes about planning his dastardly deeds. When they're not outright telling me what they're doing or sending me riddles, sometimes it still just comes together. Let's check out the next level down. For an explosion that size, he's gonna have to have found something that was concealed for a several block radius. Somewhere he could really take a long time to set something up.
I know if I was planning a job that large, it would probably take me years.
Well, that's a good point. Most criminals can't keep their noses clean that long. They end up tripping up long before they're ever able to complete their plans.
This particular criminal is highly
Maybe it's not a criminal at all.
unusual.
Wait a minute, there you go again.
There I go again. What again?
Maybe it's not a criminal at all. Of course it's a criminal. Who else would do such a thing? It's against the law. It's breaking the law.
Sometimes definitions are sketchy.
It's a crime. That's what makes him a criminal.
You and your system. And your labeling. You honor those that control the system. No argument there.
The system's the best thing we've got. The system works. We have to honor the system. We have to give it time to take effect. It's people like you that aren't allowing it to happen the way it should.
You just keep saying it, but that doesn't make it
It's
true.
people like me that are going to ensure that the
Twisted
system works the
vigilante
way it
psychopaths.
should, even if it's at the expense of people like you.
Let all that hot air out before the balloon pops. Maybe you shouldn't have acted so fast in the first place and foiled
right,
my
that's
caper.
about enough.
Maybe you should have left me in jail.
Oh,
alone.
you'll be in there
You're
again.
not the sharpest tool in the shed.
Watch it, Missy.
Biggest, most misdirected, overbearing tool, maybe, but definitely not the sharpest.
I get you, but you don't get me. I'm the way I am because I have to be this
You
way.
don't have to be the way you are any more than I do.
Don't provoke me.
Okay, well hit me. Give me
You
a
think a
loser.
criminal would give me the time of day if I was a pushover? Put up your paws.
Let's go. I can't believe I even wasted any time with you. And I thought I was psycho before.
Psycho is as psycho
I've
does.
trained all my life to handle the likes of scum like you. You're so disgusting you make me choke.
I'm just one big hairball for you.
Long ago I learned your type were the real monsters. Oh, you got so much more to learn.
Look, I got more work to do. You're just dragging me down. I gotta find this lowlife.
Take a look down there.
Whoa!
Now that's the pot calling me kettle black.
Hold on a minute. That's grand theft and attempted murder. This cat's going down once and for all.
No, this cat's finally on the way up now that I'm rid of you. And you'll have to find me first, if you can, Sherlock.
Time to unravel this girl's ball of string.
Whenever I doubt what I'm doing for 1 minute, all I have to do is spend a little time with that loser, and I'm right back on top of my game. Why can't I make him see who the real criminal is? What the real crime is? It's not about the laws or the enforcement.
Time to let her think she's getting away.
That's just the puppet. It's the illusion the puppet master sets up and perpetuates. That's the real deception. That's why it exists. And it's not stamped out like the wretched plague on humanity that it is. Well, I can be deceptive too, and it's time for me to pull out the big guns. I'm pulling the strings now, old baddie. A carefully staged disruption here should give me the time I need to bring down the remaining computer systems long enough to rework the city's finances electronically. Whoa, wait a minute. What's this? What's all that smoke? Well, what have we here? Another kitty making a mess of my litter box. Okay, I can still rework this. It's not set to blow for another couple of days. Oh no, it's gonna blow now! Someone else is getting rich off of my idea and taking me out in the process. I'll never make it out in time. Oh, I hate to say it, but maybe he was right. Oh, I'm just a second-rate amateur criminal. I couldn't keep my focus long enough to get through one simple caper. Wait a minute. There's still a chance. If I could just shut one of the main barrier doors for this section, maybe I can continue. Now this is the way it's supposed to be. Just me and my faithful stallion. I can go anywhere, do anything, and just ride on this beautiful beach paradise forever and ever and ever and ever. utterly alone. Forever. Forever? And ever alone? 5 minutes is nice. A half hour, maybe. Is something missing? Is this a dream or a nightmare? Oh, only part of it blew. It should have all gone off. Someone must have shut down one of the barriers. Oh no! I better get out of here before this side blows too.
Another fine catastrophe you've gotten us into. Come on, we gotta move. Let's get out of here.
You saved me. And we could still get this guy. He wasn't ready to finish his plan. I know what he's trying to do.
Well, he may not have succeeded, but yet look at all the destruction so far. We still have time, but we need some rest. We have to regroup and come up with a plan. We may be able to use that money you borrowed.
You still have it?
It's in a safe place. Maybe we can reverse his financial reversal. Where was I? You criminal lot. You can sure make a mess of things when you get your paws in the muck.
Hey, partner. What's the plan? What's on your mind?
Can you see what I've been trying to tell you? My whole life, I try to clean up the messes made by people such as yourself. Just nothing seems to work. Ultimately, I'm fighting a losing battle.
Treating the symptom,
Taking
not
money
the
from the
cause.
wealthy or rearranging the finances, as you call it.
It's a good plan.
I tell you, it'll only hurt the common man. The normal common man. Your so-called monsters will find a way to get it back. You need to take a different approach. Maybe I can help. Miss Kitty, that's not exactly the approach I was talking about.
I just wanted to show you I'm not a bad girl. I just have a score to settle. I realize now that we do stand a better chance together at making a difference that can really matter.
You and I are like night and... well, night. That's not what I mean. You and I are
As different as possible, yet two of a kind.
two of a kind. That's a reach.
Two of a kind, but on opposite ends of the spectrum. Neither of us is more extreme than the other.
You're a deluded little girl.
I'm not the one in the
allowing the
mask.
delusion to excuse you from wanting the money.
It's not for me.
No, we've got to find another way. We can't right a wrong with another wrong. Your methods need some serious
Don't give me
correction.
the laces
but
better than rubber
maybe
speech
I've
again.
been a little overbearing too. Maybe if I remove my mask and... it's a huge leap of faith. I'm not sure I'm ready to take a chance like this on a girl like her. You slippery seductress. I can't trust you. Your methods
What's
just create
trust
too
gonna
many
do with it?
unacceptable casualties.
Casualties? This town is one big casualty. Don't you see I'm its only hope? I'll do what needs to be done with or without you.
Do what needs to be done.
Gentlemen, Sector A of the financial district has been leveled. All reports have it that the masked bomber will strike the other sectors soon.
Yes, boss, but I wouldn't worry about it. All your accounts still seem to be thriving.
That's putting it mildly. We're talking a landslide. Fate has been quite nice. But I can't enjoy it if my city slips into chaos.
Gee, boss, we're financing the bat with all the resources he needs to keep the peace, but he's just one man.
I have graciously given the city all the detention facilities that it could possibly need.
We still have empty cells.
Has he gone soft or something? I heard he just released a suspected cat burglar
Yes,
without
a
so
hot
much
one.
as even a trial. That's all.
Yeah, but she's a sweetie, boss.
What's going on? You're back.
Yeah, it's like an abnormal animal attraction thing. I don't know. I kind of like not being quite stable. Let's not fight about this.
Yeah, right. I don't want to. Believe me.
Maybe we can both find a way together to make this work. We only disagree on definitions and tactics, not the need for improvement. I think we need to get together and join forces like you said.
I guess.
Sometimes you make a little sense.
Well, I suppose I can think of other ways that would be less productive. What do you suggest? Yeah, I can still see this could be better without the mask.
Where's that money at, by the way?
It's right under the bed. It's been there the whole time.
What?
Truth is, I was hoping to give you the benefit of the doubt
Ah,
eventually.
you
Whole
little-
thing's laced with a tracer anyway.
So he did trust me. A little. I wonder if there's any validity to some of the things this big oaf has to say. That would mean I'm as off as he is. How can that be? What am I doing?
Returning the money? I didn't know any was missing.
Time to find out what I've gotten myself into.
Ah, hello, Mr. Kitty. How nice to see you today.
Mr. V.
It's so good to know we have more than one hero here in our fair city. Miss Kitty, won't you marry me, please?
What?
I kid, of course.
Corporate humor.
Thank you for returning the funds back to our bank. I didn't even miss it, and now it's back. I'm going to have to keep my eye on her.
What a character.
Hey, lady, you're blocking my view. What's she staring at?
She's probably no hero. Why would she return the money unless she was planning to do something? But what? And who is she?
Well, I tell you, this is Mr. V's private library. The public library is right down the street. Really, I'm not supposed to let anybody
Yeah,
in
I know,
here.
but we sort of have a special, you know.
You have a special thing.
You and I
Really?
both know that Mr. V likes hot, savory characters like me around.
Well, you have a
in
point
his
there, hot
banks,
stuff.
his offices,
After all,
his
it's
private libraries.
just books.
Thug One, is that a you?
I didn't take her for a library chick. High corporate finance. Philosophy. What's she up to?
Thug One, could you get that, please?
City infrastructure plans and development. The fall of the world's greatest civilizations.
Thug One, you're such a softie.
All the things a nice girl needs to be a happy homemaker.
Oh, Mr. V.
Heavy reading you have there.
Well, you know, there's more to this cat than her drop-dead outward charms.
You've got some quite heavy deviant reading there. I didn't know.
I'm as twisted as the next brilliant psychopath.
You don't say. How about joining me for dinner tonight?
I'll tag along. Where?
Oh, my restaurant, of course.
Why not?
Best
a
in the
man
city.
like you could help me get what I want. See you later.
Tonight, then.
Yes, a man like
ciao.
you. A man like who?
Could it be we're two of a kind?
Time for a new hairstyle.
A dinner date, huh?
Can't wait to see what he's up to. Yeah, what's up? Okay.
Another night at the office. Time to find out what she's up to and act like I don't know.
Thanks to you, I was able to find out who she is and what she wants, and I tell you, it's not good. Keep her out of my library. She's too much like me. But if I could use her, then it really wouldn't matter, would it? And if not, we'll just let her fall off of that bridge when we come to it.
Miss Kitty, I guess this proves that I was wrong about you at first. Did you just go and do what I think you just went and did?
Yeah, I went and returned their money.
So I guess that means you understood what I said and how maybe there's a better way to go about things. Together.
Yeah, I don't know how yet.
Oh, that makes two of us. Yeah, I don't trust you. Well, maybe I do a little, but don't worry, we'll come up with something together. We'll take care of this guy. I understand you got a huge chip on your shoulder. So do I. We're gonna take care of both of them. But first we gotta get this city back in control. This much is a no-brainer. The crime has to stop.
Yes, if we're gonna get anywhere, I have to concede that part. Yes, I can see our tactics of solving the problem and the crime itself. Both are wrong. But so are some of the motivations behind it all.
I'm motivated to stop it.
I
You?
think we've been reacting
Not so
to
much.
one huge deception. And without seeing things clearly, we cannot hope to set things right.
Okay.
I think we're gonna have to fight the true unseen enemy.
Unseen
And that
enemy.
enemy is not crime, but the evil that is causing the crime. What's got us both fumbling around in the dark is nothing more than an oversimplification of the problem from both our perspectives.
Well, you haven't fully convinced me yet, but I admit I'm starting to get your scent. This night ain't going anywhere anyway. I can chase you for a while, I guess. How about some dinner? This time I'll pick the place.
I can't. I'm meeting someone.
No, Thugger 2, you don't need to tag along. I can take care of her. Oh, that's a masked bomber. So much of my beautiful financial district just ruined. Miss Kitty, I must admit I at first took you to be a deviant sports and nightlife type, but it's good to see we have some common interests. I'm sorry I have to break our dinner engagement for tonight. I would very much like to meet you later, though.
Perfect.
Aha. Somebody doesn't trust somebody here. Okay, give me your money.
Please don't hurt me. He's rubbing off on me.
I don't need nothing but the money.
All right, I know this isn't the big one.
Who are
You're just an irritant to the
I'll
wound.
take care of you too.
But why itch if you don't have to? Gracious, thanks. Who are you? Doesn't that beefy masked guy usually lunge in and bash the brains out of scum like him? Why send a man to do
Beefy.
a woman's job? Yeah, they all think he's a cat's meow. Well, I am awfully sweet on him. He doesn't know the first thing about subtlety or romance. Steer clear if you want some good advice. He's a case. A case? He's got issues. You don't want that bat flying through your barnyard. But he's so dark and so dreamy. I don't know how people tell the difference between criminals and that crazy serial killer looking guy anyway. I mean, I tell you, he's all bite and no bark. If that makes any sense. Bite? Ooh, I might like that. You're a pill, aren't you? Beefy. My work here is done. Hey, wait a minute. How could I reach him? Could you introduce me? Later. Would you put in a good word for me? I'll tell him you hang out in dark alleys. He likes that sort of thing. Another airhead barely worth saving. Why does he do it? Kind of turns the stomach when you think about it. Woohoo! I'll be here! Yeah! Back to business.
Good for her. I can't believe she actually... Not now. This just isn't that much fun anymore. Let me get this over with. Let's see, what would Miss Be Kind to the Perpetrator do? It's not his fault. It's not his fault. I know. But still, I hate feeling all wishy-washy inside. I feel like I just came out of a Celine Dion concert or something. Women. Still, this guy's gotta be stopped. I've got bigger fish to fry. My patience is wearing thin. Time for a bat bomb. Problem solved. Or is it? I can't help thinking it. I hope I'm wrong, but whenever I'm not watching her, she's just bound to get into trouble.
Kinda creepy.
Ah, Miss Kitty. So nice of you to come and see me here at my request. I have a few words to say to you now that I realize what you have done and who you are.
Who I am?
When I realized it was indeed you that took the money and what you were planning to do with it, I knew that you were indeed my type. Working against my interests, perhaps, but indeed my type.
There's not a living soul like me. Cut to the chase.
We could do great things together, you and I, with our instincts and my dominance and control I wield over the populace of this fair city. We can name our prize together. Not even that bat bumblehead could stop us. In fact, he will continue to help us, as he does all fine, upstanding capitalists such as myself. I can use someone like you yourself working with me behind the scenes.
You and I can force even more profits from the helpless and the weak.
From a powerful yet an imperceivable position, I can offer you protection, and the rewards will be beyond your wildest imagination.
You couldn't possibly realize what I spend my time imagining. Think again. I want to set the people free from the never-ending life force-sucking grip you have them in.
What?
Did you think I wanted the money for myself? Do I look like the luscious, luxurious type to you?
No, Miss Kitty. You seem like some dark, twisted psychopath in black and rubber. But nonetheless, I must kill you. That felt good.
That wasn't very nice.
What?
Now you're really rubbing my fur the wrong way. Yeah, I get off on what I do. Yeah, I had it out for you, even though I didn't know it was you.
Well, I'll tell you what, Miss Kitty, you can have the filthy money back. I don't need it. It's right over there in that shallow grave. See for yourself. Go and obtain it if you like. Do what you wish. But you will not defeat me, and if you try to cross my path again, I can tell you right now, you're meowing up the wrong tree.
Villain.
Oh, but so I don't disappoint. How about I be the monster, you say? I am.
Such a foolishness to go.
Oh, Miss Kitty! You okay?
Gosh darn it!
I knew something
Used up
strange
another
was up when I
lie.
tracked you
How
here.
did you find
I
me?
told you the money was laced with a tracer.
That was him.
What are you
It's
talking
Mr.
about?
V.
What do you mean, Mr.
The
V?
guy I returned the money
You're
to.
saying he tried to
My
kill you?
memory's all messed up when it comes to my condition.
Mr.
But
V
it
have
wouldn't
to do
surprise
with
me if he was the mass bomber.
That's insane.
He has to
He's
be.
a city
Anyway,
leader.
it's all irrelevant.
The pieces
He's
just aren't
gotta be
coming together for me.
stopped.
And why's the money here?
Darn fool. Of course, he's so rich he doesn't even need it. Just bury it. I don't need it either. You were right. We were both together. Always right.
Whoa! This guy had a backup plan. If killing you once wasn't enough. Stay here. If the money was in the car for a while, it may still be traceable. He really wanted her gone, but why? That amount of money was nothing to him. Strange place for a man like him to hide out.
I doubt he could be expecting me. Gotta get to the bottom of this. I needed you, my friend. You were crucial to my plans, but now I have no choice but to let you go.
Well, you can say that again, that you have no choice.
What?
Unless you consider the choice of dying quick
You?
or dying
How?
slow. I like quick, personally. I don't like to labor over it. Of course, what you've done to the fair people of our city took a long time. So just for the balance, I think slow.
You amuse
But I'm
yourself.
not good with delayed gratification. Maybe quick.
Don't you wish to at least to see to your friend first?
What have you done to him?
dun.
You villain!
Perhaps he also has a more than one life.
That must be what the
I
V
wouldn't count on
in
it
Mr.
though.
V
The bigger they
stands
are,
for.
the harder they fall. And regardless of how many lives you have, they're not going to be enough. You know, I wanted you, should I say, I needed you both. It wasn't until you started to figure out what I was all about that I knew I had to take out the trash. Pity, really. You could have joined me, of course. There was enough wealth and power in this city to serve us all well for the rest of our lives. I don't have to have it all, just most of it. But no, you wanted to wipe me out and make everyone live equal. Cats are normally solitary and independent, but you're a socialist. It'll never work. Greed and desire and power are important ingredients of growth and prosperity. Lazy bums who only wish to carry on a minimal existence should not be rewarded for their lack of vision. Or should I call it what it is, downright sloth and apathy? They're only here to serve me. I'm the only one that deserves what I have here, and I was willing to share. But you had to play the goody-goody girl. So tell me, Miss Kitty-Goody Girl, what did you think of my long, drawn-out, boring monologue?
Sorry, I wasn't really listening. Now, where was I? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a scoundrel by the toe. If he hollers, slit his throat. Or something like that. Eeny,
I
meeny,
have something special for you.
Wait a minute. What was that?
It matters not that you fight better than me.
Some kind of drug.
A familiar toxin.
I'm getting groggy.
I've researched some of your methods and decided to try them on my own.
You're not as tough on your best day as I am on my worst day.
You blow over just like a dollar bill in the wind. Tell me, do you recognize the drug?
Copycat?
You may have more than one life, but no one lives forever.
Please,
And you've lost a lot of
catatonic.
blood. Your reflexes are getting sluggish. You're mine. I think I shall enjoy this.
There's something you should know.
Still indecisive about slow or quick?
I spent a lifetime building up a 92.8% immunity to catatonic. Are you alright?
Why is it you can never teach a cat to stay? Elijah, baby, you really need to take this one out. He's all yours. Ouch. Now that's one mask bomber that should have worn a mask. Now, I normally don't endorse needless violence,
Yeah,
but,
right.